Welcome to Bikers Nights Off, direct from this luxurious Whippet Inn. I'm Paul Johnston.
And I'm Wayne Kershaw. And we're going to attempt to find out how much our teams know about the world of biking. So let's do battle tonight and see who's doing battle, because we've got the Piston Broke fork and calipers. Now then, the team captain for the Piston Broke is Cole. Is that true? And he is an air conditioning technician. Technical chap.
Sounds good.
Looks like he knows what he's doing. And then we've got Mel. She's a teacher. I bet she can be really dominant.
Why, yeah.
I hope. And then Andy, apparently known for crashing. He has an ability for crashing.
Does he?
And he's a farmer.
A farmer?
Yeah.
Don't get involved with sheep, does he? Out like that.
Hey, can you make a U-turn, like?
No, but I can make his eyes water. Hey!
Anyway,
the old ones are the best, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can't beat the old ones. Well, a good team.
You can't round our way.
Good team.
Yeah. That lot is the Piston Broke. Well done.
Really?
And the three over here, well, I never. A lot. Good Lord. There's two races here and a mechanic. Unlike the Piston Broke, who have had three races, so we've got some clever lads here tonight, and a clever lady who races. But over here on the fork and calipers, I'd like to introduce to you the captain, who is Phil, known as Tenno, because that's similar to his surname, and he's a sales advisor. Very nice. And next to him we have Max, as in Biaggi, and I believe he races a 125 like the man Master himself did, and he's a sales agent. And finally, the mechanic amongst them all, and that is Paul. And that lot there is the fork and calipers. There you go.
Well, OK, that's our gang for this week, almost complete, apart from our favourite little biking beauty, it's Michelle Lineker.
Yeah. I guess it was Michelle if you'd not seen her come on.
She's got a frock on, Wayne.
Who described
I thought
that?
to come as a girl tonight, like Wayne normally does on a Friday.
Oh! She's very catty, isn't she, eh? Hey, she's very
Hold me
catty.
back.
I don't know, we're going to have trouble with her tonight. Right, Wayne, let's ease them in gently, eh?
Ease them in gently.
Get those brain cells going.
Don't start him off.
The first game tonight, chaps, is Know Your Bike. We've no idea what the bike is, but we want you to tell us. Know your bike. It's not very technical, is it?
No, it's simple.
It just eases you in, as Paul has said. You've got to guess the identity of a bike that will be shown on your monitor. The pictures will get the easier as we go along. The first picture is obviously more difficult, and then it gets easier. You score more points if you get it right on the first hit. If you understand what the hell I'm on about, I'll be amazed. You've got a monitor in front of you. The Piston Broke, would you go first and tell us what bike you see on the screen?
I think that's an easy one, that.
It's easy peasy, that.
Suzuki Bandit.
Suzuki Bandit. I said, well, which Suzuki Bandit? We want to know which one.
Get strict.
If you're going to be clever and get it on the first one, we want to know.
1200.
He says a 1200 Bandit. Well, let's show him a bit more. There's a bit more. He's still saying the same.
You are, right?
I am cruel.
This,
I am cruel. I am cruel.
Well,
they're saying the same, aren't they? Well, let's show him a bit more. Show him a bit more. Let's have a look. There you are.
Oh, it's a 600.
It is a 600 Bandit. Hey, well,
Got there,
I think we'll give him sort of half full marks for that, because they were close.
half full marks.
Excuse me.
I've got a teacher in, I'm trying to impress. Fork and calipers.
Yeah. Look at your monitor, fork and calipers, and tell us what on earth that is.
What do you think that is?
Yamaha Thunder Race.
A Yamaha Thunder Race. Well, let's have a look a bit more and see if you still think it's a Yamaha Thunder Race. Yeah. Are you still saying a Thunder Race? Yes, you are saying a Thunder Race. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the third picture. And there it is indeed, a Yamaha Thunder Race.
Well done.
Brilliant. Michelle, can you sort that out?
Well, actually, I can very easily, because I'm totally ignoring you. They got it right first go, so don't start getting fussy on me.
CC's
Fork
right.
and caliper did extremely well, 15 miles an hour, but the neck and neck, the Piston Broke as well, 15 miles an hour.
Very good, very good.
You know what it is?
Well, that was a nice, easy start, wasn't it, Wayne? Simple like that.
Do you know what it is there? Michelle's frightened of the school teacher.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I reckon
That's
so,
what it is.
yeah.
Well, I think it's
She
time
paid
now.
me before, actually.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
She paid me before.
Was I speaking when you were interrupting then? I'm sorry. Time now for our two teams to start asking the questions as we play What's My Bike?
Right. What's my bike? I hope they can read.
Well, we didn't check that, did we?
No. There's no pictures for this one. Now then, what you've got to do, in front of you, and first of all, the fork and calipers can pick their cards up. When you pick your cards up, there will be a description of a motorcycle on it. And we want each one of you to ask the opponent's team there, who are sat looking at you, look frightened to death. We want you to ask them a question at a time. And we'll score according to how quickly, just like the last game, you get the answer. So, if you'd like to go first, Phil, and ask the Piston Broke team a question.
Just give them the first fact on that card.
Right, the company that made this bike was established in 1954.
That's very vague, isn't it?
Tough one.
It's very vague. That might just give you the make, perhaps, if you know your companies.
You might as well just hazard a guess. What do you think, Col?
Yamaha so far we're going for.
You're going for Yamaha so far? Well, we'll give them another clue.
This model was introduced in 1996.
1996. Any more guesses?
Quite recent, that, isn't it?
That's fairly recent.
Narrow that
It's
down.
a newish bike, yeah.
Come on, have a little bit of a chat
Have a
and then
little
tell
bit
us
of
what
a-
you think it is, Col.
Have a wild guess. We'll give you some more clues if you want, but the points will go down.
Have a guess, come on.
Do you think
No,
because the
I
races...
think we'll give them another clue.
I just thought because the races, they fell off a lot and banged their heads.
Give them number 3. Give them a number 3 clue.
Its predecessor was an X-Up.
Its predecessor
Oh,
was an
it's
X-Up.
easy peasy now.
Thundercat.
Thunder
Race.
Ace.
Even.
Well, which one are you going for?
Thunder Ace.
Thunder Ace they're going for, and we'll give them that.
We'll have to.
It is indeed a Thunder Ace. A
Hold on.
Thunder Ace. A Yamaha Thunder Ace.
Right then.
After 3. After 3. Have a look at your cards now, guys. Piston Broke people.
After 3, I thought you were going to give us a countdown then. 1, 2, 3.
No, they've got it after 3 clues.
Right, Col, it's your turn to ask the fork and calipers a question. Please do.
Right. The company that made this bike was established in 1948.
1948. That's nearly 10 to 8. I did that joke last week and it
You
wasn't
did.
funny.
No,
was it?
no, in the loop, no. You didn't get a laugh anyway.
That might give you the make.
Okay, it's a Honda.
It's a Honda. Well, maybe.
Well, I've got no idea because I've lost my card. That's it.
Give them another clue.
This model was introduced in 1997.
1997 it was introduced. What do you think?
Do you know if I was sat there, I wouldn't have a clue what
What
this
do you
bike
reckon?
was.
Are you going to have a
We
guess?
sat
Or
there
do
with
you want
no
another
clue, so...
Honda VTR 1000.
It is indeed a VTR 1000. Fabulous.
I got that in dirt,
That was
didn't I?
wonderful. We was going to give him more clues. We had other clues. It's known by 3 letters. It's a Honda. It's a 1998.
Very clever, lads.
They did well.
Very clever.
3 clues, 2 clues.
Yeah, well, I have to say that does change things a little bit. We've got the Piston Broke now on 20 miles an hour, but roaring into the lead are the fork and calipers with 25.
Very good. Well, they're doing very well, aren't they? And in fact, our teams have been doing all the work up to now.
Yes,
Oh, I think it's about time
it's
you
on my shoulders now, isn't it?
got your finger out, got out there and did your little party piece.
Gobsmacked.
Gobsmacked. Wayne is going to stand there, guys, and first for you, the Piston Broke team. Michelle, you can come and join me if you like.
Thank you.
Yeah. Come and sit on this seat.
And you will be gobsmacked if you get any of these right.
Wayne is going to explain parts of a
Will.
bike or bike-related things without actually saying the words.
You missed the word try. Try. Try.
You are very trying, Wayne.
Very trying
You
indeed,
always
that's
have been. So he's going to describe something without saying the words. The more guesses you have, the more chance you've got of getting it right. The more you get right, the more points you get. So shout them out as much as you can.
Do you understand
Wayne,
that? Just guess, because you're not going to get a very good description. Right, are we ready?
Go on.
Okay,
Off you go.
the first one.
A minute.
The gearbox is this, collectively. It's a very long word. It is, in fact, transmission.
Transmission,
Well
correct,
done.
well
She's
done.
clever, that girl. And this bit is where the piston lives. It's
Barrel, cylinder.
It is. It is where the cylinder barrel is, and it's a large capacity thing, and the explosion occurs in there.
Combustion chamber.
Combustion
Whoa,
chamber.
you'll do for me.
Fantastic.
The petrol tank takes this in it.
Fuel.
It is fuel,
Fuel.
and therefore it's the amount. The fuel capacity.
Fuel
Thank you.
capacity.
That do nicely. The amount of power, and we call it BHP.
Brake horsepower, correct.
Now, you don't often have these on motorcycles, we have them on cars, but it's... well, you know... No. It's where the HT leads go, and you'd normally have a rotor.
Distributor.
It is a
Distributor is good.
Yeah, and then they slide up and down at the front of the bike.
Forks.
Yes, but
Stanchions.
they are forks, and the long word in front of forks is like the thing on what you watch at home. Oh Lord, the TV.
Telescopic fork.
Telescopic.
Yeah.
Good job, you're good at guessing, isn't it?
Never know.
Yeah. You have crank bearings, and at the end of the crank
Main
bearings,
bearings.
you have main bearings, and then you have something to stop the oil going in and out.
Oil seals.
Yes.
Oil
I said
seals.
oil.
You
I said oil.
I will let you off
All
in a
right,
minute.
all right
I'll let you
then.
off.
Brake. The brake stuff goes in here, the liquid.
Reservoir.
Yeah, and it's called, not brake, it's called... I think Cole said fluid.
Well, it was actually hydraulic fluid, the last one. I think we'll give you that because you were on the
That's
right.
fair,
Because
well,
you
if
feel generous.
If you could have got hydraulic fluid off that description, you'd have deserved
Yeah,
all
you
the
deserve
points
a
you could have
medal,
got.
let alone
You know, I need a
anything else.
drink. Hey,
Fucking
press this on me.
calipers, same for you. The more you shout out, the more chance you've got of getting some points. Wayne, look at him. He's a pig, isn't he? Just
Excuse I. Sorry for slapping.
I'll give you a minute.
Right then.
Off you go.
Number one, it isn't an alternator, it is the old time, they're not
Dynamo.
alternators, no, not a dynamo, but a
Generator,
That's right, that'll
yes.
do. It isn't the forks, it's at the back of the bike, the wheel goes in between it.
Swinging out.
That'll do
Swing
nicely,
arm is
Max, thank you. It isn't 5, it isn't 7, it's
6.
yeah, and
6-pot
it's
calipers.
Six-pot caliper.
Oh, well
eh?
done, keep it up.
Fantastic.
The seals go in here. So does the conrods go onto this very large thing.
Crank.
Yeah, and there it's not the crank, it is the
Crankcase
Yeah,
is correct.
thank you.
Well done.
Oh, good lord, this is very good. In fact, this is a stroboscope, and I can only just say it, and I'm not describing it. Thank you very much. The wheels are made of this.
Magnesium alloy.
Alloy, you said
alloy,
alloy.
but it's not magnesium alloy, it is the alternative. It's a very short word and it starts with a Z. I love cheating. Come on, lads. Z, short word. Yes, zinc it is.
Zinc alloys is
Oh,
correct.
it's not at the front where the headlight is, it's at the back where your brake shines and it tail lights.
Tail light
Yes.
is correct. Well done.
And then finally, it's your tick over. You adjust the tick
Right.
over, and it's the
Idle speed.
Idle speed. Yes, you can have that. Oh, I love it when she gets the horn, don't you? Fantastic. Michelle, I reckon
You'll have
that
to tell me what happened
because you
there,
can't
so-
count, can you, past
No.
5? And Piston Broke actually did very well. Piston Broke got 8 there off them descriptions. Can you believe?
I can't believe how
Actually,
bad
they
those
deserve bonus
descriptions
points
were,
for
actually.
that.
And Fork and Calipers actually got 7.
Well, this makes
So,
it does.
very interesting
This
now.
makes it very interesting because what that actually means is now they are both neck and neck.
Exciting.
Well, it's time now for a quick break, but here's a quick question for you to keep you thinking during the break. On a French motorway, there are in fact 2 different speed limits, one for the wet and one for the dry. Do you know what they are in miles per hour? Well, we'll tell you the answer after the break here on Bikers Night Off. Welcome back to the Whippet Inn, and to put you out of your misery, this thing about 2 different speed limits in France. Cole has got the answers. He's got various answers to this. Cole, what's these 2 different speed limits in
Well,
France?
there's 2 different speed limits, and the first one is flat out in the dry and slightly backed off if it's raining.
what's the other one?
The other one's flat out or flat out with wet tyres on.
He's a racer, isn't he?
You can tell,
He's a
can't
learner. No, the actual answer is there's 2 different speed limits. If it's wet on a French motorway, the limit is 68 miles an hour. And if it's dry, you can go 81 miles an hour. Isn't that strange?
How did you know that then?
I don't know. I
Because
read
you
it,
broke
read
the
it in
speed
a book
limit,
somewhere.
obviously,
No,
regularly.
not me, not at all. Well, you will notice there is some biking clobber in front of our 2 teams, which they are now going to fondle, aren't they, Wayne?
You're going to fondle with the clobber.
They're going
Yes,
to fondle
indeed.
the clobber.
Yes, yes. The idea is, what we want you to do is play with that item and enjoy.
Is Michelle in this game?
I know, I'm disappointed at the fondling and I'm not involved. It's just not on, really.
Well, they are.
Right, well, I'm sorry, Michelle, you can't play yet. I know you like to fondle. The idea is you've got to fondle. Will you fucking calipers put that coat down? It's not your go yet.
No,
Piston
you can
Broke
have a-
first. Have a look. Tell us how much you reckon that would hang up on the shelf for and sell at full recommended retail price.
Have you left the price ticket in, Wayne?
Oh, I haven't.
He's checking it to bits here, look. He's checking to see if there's...
Look, he's checking, look, yeah.
He's looking for a wallet in the pocket there, that's what he's after.
He is a scouser after
A
all.
set of car keys, eh? Ooh!
Watch that.
Yeah, but there's loads of
Handbags.
them.
No need for that, is there?
Right,
Come on then, what do you reckon?
What do you think?
Tell us, Cole, what do you reckon your team's...
We're going for 130 quid, 129.99.
129.99, eh?
He's
Hey,
been on the market, that
Yeah.
lad.
well,
hasn't
yeah, make a note of that, Michelle. 129.99
That's
for
a lot
the
of figures for Michelle to write down.
Fork
that
and calipers.
Right.
Have a fondle.
Right.
What do you think?
Open it up.
We want to know what you would
Michelle's
pay for
very
that.
studious there when she's writing things down, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not writing, I'm drawing pictures. Can't we?
She's playing hangman.
So then,
Inside
boys,
pocket as well.
fancy bit of kit. I mean, I reckon that
Have a
Max
good
should be the
groat,
master
lad.
at this, as he's a purveyor of high-quality clothing.
Yes.
So he tells us anyway, not that I've noticed. So, come on, give us a price. Tell us what you think it is. Phil.
Climbing, etc.
Come on.
Lovely. Come on, what do you think?
Come on, Phil.
A bit cheaper. Yeah.
Would you prefer a question on sport or something? Or?
139.95.
139. Hang on. Where did we get the? He said 139.95.
Can I just say I'm going shopping where you shop if you can get that for that? We'll say no more.
So, Michelle, 129 whatever.
I have to say they were very close because that is actually worth £139. So that was very, very close.
Very good guess.
And well, you might as well just get your coats on and go home now because that was actually £235 worth of clobber. So what that means that the fork and caliper are now on 35 miles an hour and the Piston Broke are on 40 miles an hour.
Well, it's now time for that old chestnut, my favourite bit. I love this bit. Whose bike is it anyway?
Right, what we have here, lads, and madam, I do apologise, Mel, I forgot about you there. Look. We've got some people on the screen, 3 people. One is telling the truth, the other 2 are liars.
All pretending this week to be Honda Dominator riders. So if you know your Dominators, you can tell us which one is telling the truth. Have a look at this.
Go for it.
I bought a Dominator because I like big twins.
I like my Dominator because it does 120 miles per hour. The best thing about my Dominator is its air-cooled engine.
Oh, well, what they actually said, just to recap, the first one said she likes big twins.
Don't we all, darling?
Yes. Oh, Michelle would know about that. So the first one likes big twins, the second one says it does 120, the third one says she likes it because it's got a good air-cooled motor.
OK, then.
What do you think?
What is your answer?
Honda Dominator.
We're going for the last one, number 3.
The last one, it's got an air-cooled motor. Well, shall we see who's right? Let's have a look at this. Who's the one on the right? You are absolutely correct. Very good.
She didn't want to put that helmet on in fear of messing her hair up.
She didn't want to ruin her pigtails.
Because obviously she rode there on that Dominator.
Do you think so?
Obviously.
Oh, yes. You think so? Right, fork and calipers, something very similar to you. 3 guys here, all pretending to be ZZR 1100 riders. So if you know your Kawasaki's, you can tell us which one of these is telling the truth. Have a look at this.
My ZZR has the biggest engine in the Kawasaki range.
I bought a ZZR 1100 in 1989.
I bought a ZZR 1100 because it does 170 miles an hour.
There we go. So the first one says his ZZR is the biggest engine in Kawasaki's range. The second one he said he bought it in 89, and the third one said it does 170. So which one did you think?
Phil looks confident.
We've had a long discussion about this.
No pressure, but you need this, lads. You need the points. No pressure.
So what do you reckon, Phil? Spit it out.
The last one.
The last one, it does 170 miles an hour. Let's have a look. It was indeed the last one. Well done, guys. Very good.
Right,
hey, they're good, aren't they? They're good, aren't they? Michelle?
Michelle, yeah, what's
well,
the scores?
basically what that means is the fork and caliper are catching up very slowly and they're on 45, but still in the lead. On 50 miles an hour, the Piston Broke.
Yeah, Piston Broke.
Very good. Well, we're now almost done, but just time for the home straight. They're getting very rowdy now, this lot, aren't they?
It's the alcohol kicking in.
It is the alcohol kicking in. It's Bikers Brew, good stuff. It's very close. We've got the Piston Broke here on 50 miles per hour.
Yes.
And the fork and caliper's on 45.
Well, they could catch up and overtake if they try their very best.
This is basic.
very best.
Very
simple stuff now, guys. Piston Broke, you're going to go first. You're going to get a selection of questions. Straight question and answer. Nothing complicated, is there?
It's a good job, really, isn't it?
Because he can't read anything complicated.
No, nothing complicated. So, shall we kick off?
Why not, then? You'd like to go first, Paul?
I'll go first if you want. OK, right, Piston Broke, here we go. First question. Who won the senior TT 5 times in a row between 63 and 67?
Paul would remember this.
1963, 1967.
Very old.
I bet he was there at the time.
TT. I wasn't there, actually. I was at school. Who do you reckon?
Go on, Cole, guess.
Have a guess.
Very famous racer.
It was, it was actually Mike Aylward.
It was Mike Aylward.
It was Mike Aylward. We'll give you that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're easy peasy.
We'll give you that. Wayne, give me another.
I will give you this question. Which country makes Jawa bikes?
Jawa. J-A-W-A.
Would you like us to sing us sing a song while we're...
Go for Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia
you are so correct. Well done.
Now, listen very, very carefully, Piston Broke, to this one. True or false, you could have bought a shag in Germany.
You can get one here if you want. Got the money.
Come on,
need an answer. True or false?
Spit it out.
True or false?
True.
True or false? It is true, actually.
You don't have to go to Germany for one, though, really.
You don't, no. There's places around here if you know where to go. Listen, I'll just explain that. I said you could have bought a shag. A shag is spelled E-S-C-H-A-G, all one word.
Good job they changed the name to
It's not, you know.
And anyway, it was true. Right, here we go. Fork and calipers. Questions and answers. Here we go. Who won the senior TT 5 times in a row between 1968 and 1972?
And the clue is it wasn't the same chap who won it in between 63 and 67.
Oh, it was a different man.
Bob McIntyre.
No, it was Giacomo Agostini,
actually.
Ago.
Right then, chaps. Which country makes Enfield?
Enfield.
India.
India is very good.
Very good.
True or false? Nice easy one for you. Italians used to ride a shifty.
They mostly are shifty.
A shifty?
They are shifty, aren't they? Yeah.
Italians.
It's easy, this. 50%
really.
chance of being right or wrong.
Guess.
Well, it's 50-50.
True.
It is, in fact, true. It is. CC
And
engine.
finally, a quick one now. What is a bash plate?
Usually is a quick one.
A bash plate.
Bash plate.
Protects your sump.
It is something used for protecting your sump.
Yeah, mainly on off-road bikes. Well done.
That's very good. So, a quick one. What year was the Yamaha VMAX introduced? 88. No, it was 85, but there we go. I think they got about 3. They got about 4.
3. Both got 3.
They both got 3.
I can add up. They both got 3.
Oh, what does this mean then?
What that means is, at the end of the day, unfortunately... Oh, A will have no fighting. What that means is the fork and caliper made a brave attempt and got 60 miles an hour, but whizzing along and winning are the Piston Broke with 60 miles an hour.
To our winners, and that's it for another week at the Whippet Inn, and we'll see you all next time here on Bikers Night Off.
Woo!